Yo guys, what's going on? Just lately I've been getting asked a lot, what's the best loot guide? You know, where do you get your loot from? Have you got a personal route that you go on? And today I'm just going to show you the route that I use. It's like, you can get kitted almost fully in about 20 minutes. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing I like to do is try to get a spawn near Cherno, below the south side of the map. This is the starting point for me, and then we head up north, passing a bunch of military bases from here. But I'll go into more detail on that in a second. So first I just want to show you guys a quick tip on how to kill yourself every time you respawn until you get a good spawn. So what you want to do is you want to get your rag in your hand like this. Raise your fist and hold down click. You want to hold down click the whole time you're doing this. So you're holding down click and then you want to press F11. And as soon as your guy crouches to do the animation, you want to press G. And instead of raising his hand like this, he will actually raise the rag and shoot himself in the head with a rag. And then you just respawn. For the purpose of this video, I'm not actually going to kill myself though, because I've already got a Cherno spawn. So once you've got your spawn, the first place I like to go is the military base just below Pavlova, which is right there. One thing I do want you guys to know as well is, I would check the deer stands on your way. Keep a map open while you're looting up and check all the deer stands on the way to anywhere you're going, because they spawn binoculars, hunting scopes, guns as well, and ammo. And one thing that I like to do as well, when you get further up north, it gets a bit riskier looting the military loot places. So one thing I like to do is use binoculars or hunting scope if you find one in a deer stand, to just scout out the place first before you go in, and then when it's clear, go in and loot it. I don't like to stay at this military base long because usually it's looted because of all the other players and it being so easy to get to. But you can sometimes get some decent clothes and maybe even a gun there if you're lucky as well. Also, I do want to mention you should, if you want, you should loot any industrial buildings on the way. Try find a burlap sack and rope, and there is a lot of industrial buildings at that military base. And then you can make yourself an improvised backpack. It's a small base with a few barracks and a hospital in the middle, and then there's also a few barracks scattered around the outside. If you just follow the paths out, and you'll find them ones too. Alright, so next up I like to go to the military base in Zelnogorsk, which is just on the south side. There's two what I like to call new barracks, and there's two old barracks. I prefer the new barracks. I feel like they spawn better loot. But I did loot one of the old ones and it did actually have 3 M4s in, so just make sure you loot it all. I know this is pretty obvious, but another thing you might want to do is loot the towns on your way as well to get some food, and also use the pumps to get hydrated as well. So while I was recording this video, I did a little test run, and so far this is what I got. So as you can see, it's pretty effective, and it's taken me about like 20 minutes to get this so far, so yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so the next place I like to go are the tents just underneath Mishkino, which is why they're called Mishkino tents. This is the main place. This is where you're going to get most of your stuff from. You can get guns, ammo, AKs, AUGs, you can get everything from here. There's just tents, there's no barracks, but pretty much tents give you everything anyway. You can get vests as well, you can get everything there. So, but obviously with a big reward comes big risk. There is a lot of people there, so you want to be careful when you're looting it, because people are just going to probably shoot on sight. Next up, if you don't feel like you've got enough loot yet, you can loot up the military base below Vybor. I usually skip this and just go straight on to the next place, but it's up to you. If you think like you want more loot, then you should go for it, but if not, then just skip this one out. Usually I'm fully geared by this point, but if you feel like you're not still, then definitely go to the tents at the Northwest Airfield, because they're pretty similar to Mishkino. They're going to give you a lot of loot. And yeah, but I mean, if you are fully geared, then I usually just go here to PvP anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, I hope it helped. Check out my social media and shit like that. But other than that, thanks for watching guys. Like and subscribe.